with the 2-year-old and 33, why is it not even a desire?
Because I need to work on myself a little bit more. Like I
Okay.
just did this process, and I know that I'm gonna give someone half of a
Are you
person.
currently in therapy right now?
No, I am not. I am working towards getting therapy.
Now, this is where I'm very direct. There's no need to work towards getting a therapist. Getting a therapist is simple as going a Google search and a phone call.
Yeah, I've been. I mean,
Let me finish.
I can't afford
Let
therapy.
me finish. You can't afford to not have therapy. How about that? Let me just bottom line. You can't afford to not have therapy. Get a part-time job, sell some plasma, strip. I don't care. Get the damn money. Beg, but you can't afford to not have it. When I was going through some of the darkest periods in my life, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, just the notion that I needed help bothered me. And when I first went, I had to humble myself and check my ego. But as I put my shit to the side and start doing the work,
Yeah.
I started to enjoy the process. Black women are women just like anybody else, and you deserve to be tender, vulnerable, and broken and flawed, just like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
In this video, Kevin Samuels provides valuable advice to a 33-year-old mother who is hesitant to date due to mental and emotional struggles. The caller's concerns reflect a common misconception among women, especially black women, that therapy is not an option due to financial constraints or societal stigmas. Let's watch.
Kevin, it's not a desire. It's not even a desire for me to date right now.
Okay. How old is your child?
She's two.
All right. Why, and how old are you?
I'm 33.
So why with the 2-year-old and 33, why is it not even a desire?
Because I need to work on myself a little bit more. Like I
Okay.
just did this process, and I know that I'm gonna give someone half of a person. So until
Okay.
I know the whole person, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Are you currently in therapy right now?
No, I am not. I have a very supportive group around me. I had to kind of change a couple things in my life, detached from a couple people, but I am working towards getting therapy.
Now, this is where I'm very direct. There's no need to work towards getting a therapist. I'm going to be very direct now, man. You got a 2-year-old daughter, right?
Mhm.
All right. BetterHelp.com is a website. Getting a therapist is simple as going a Google search and a phone call.
Yeah, I've been. I mean,
Let me finish.
I can't afford
Let
therapy.
me finish. Let me finish. Because I knew it was, see, you can't afford to not have therapy. How about that? Let me just bottom line. You can't afford to not have therapy. You don't know what you're doing. You got a 2-year-old, and if I just start asking the questions, I know it'll probably go in the tank because you got married, you had a baby without marriage, and to say you're not prioritizing a relationship. Are you in the top 10% of all female earners?
No.
Then you can't afford to not prioritize a relationship, just on a financial standpoint. So if you know you're not ready to be in a relationship because you'd be giving yourself half a person or whatever, the thing to fix that is therapy, the work. And you can't afford to not wait. Get a part-time job, sell some plasma, strip. I don't care. Get the damn money. Beg, but you can't afford to not have it, ma'am. Because, see, that's the thing. And I'm talking through you at this point. So many women can recognize there's an issue, but due respect, you're a mother now and have a child. It's more than just you, as this program today dictated. And if you ladies don't start recognizing that it's not, you got to do it for yourself and then the kids you have, so the mistakes aren't repeated and the curses are broken. Because relationships, okay, let me back it this way up. If you really truly believed that a relationship would immensely benefit your life financially, spiritually, emotionally, and greatly improve your happiness on this planet now and until your end of days, would you want to be in one?
Yes, if you put it in space,
Okay.
but
Yes, yes, yes. And how long would you want to wait before you got into that happy, healthy, functioning situation that makes life worth living? How long would you want to wait?
I guess I would want to do it immediately,
Thank you.
Kevin.
Thank you. That's the point. But because we don't look at relationships like kids looking at Christmas when they got a bike under there, you look at relationships like kids looking at a gift bag with some damn socks in it. I can wait. I can wait to get some damn socks and a gift bag. See, y'all may think I just be talking shit. I do make sense. It's how we think of relationships. So just like I know. Come on now. You've had your mama or somebody do this. Mom, I want my dessert. You got to eat all these peas and Brussels sprouts first. You're like, I don't want that. But that one dessert you like, you ate that shit up, didn't you? Cause you wanted to get to the dessert. Relationships
Yeah.
should be like dessert. So you got to eat your Brussels sprouts, which is therapy. BetterHelp.com. There are plenty of resources online for people who have a financial challenge. Let me say this to the audience and people hearing this on a replay. Lack of money not a viable excuse in today's world for not seeking help. There are too many people who are willing to help you if you will just be willing to put yourself out there and ask. Hell, I'm quite sure there'll be people in the comment section saying, I'll help you. Happens all the time on this platform. So, but thank you for being honest because most people wouldn't even risk saying that. But we can't wait, ladies. We can't. Especially if you have children under 5, because these are very important years. Um, Anybody want to add anything to that before I bring somebody else in? Any thoughts on what I just said?
Yeah, I do, Kevin.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do. Okay. So when you're saying that we should get help, I think it's very, very important that we do get help because like a couple years ago, I battled with some stuff that I went through in relationships and it was really, really messed up. And I had to like, in order for me to be the person that I to to be the positive person that I am today, I had to work on myself. I had to work on everything, emotions, a therapist. And believe me, it was hard. Like I couldn't even think that, like you're looking at yourself as this perfect person. Because a lot of us as black women, we look at ourselves like this perfect person, like, oh yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
do this, we do that, we're so perfect. Oh, our weaves are always intact, or whatever, our
Mm-hmm.
lashes. It's just really messed up. And
You
it's
know
still
what? Let me
really messed
let
up.
me let me let me share something very vulnerable with you guys.
Yeah.
When I was going through some of the darkest periods in my life, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, just some stuff this is for you guys and everybody else. The notion that I needed help bothered me. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
smart man, I'm a competent man, I'm all these things, but guess what? When I finally decided to get some help, I went into a room and the people that were getting help were smart men, people smarter than me, attorneys, cardiac cardiac surgeons, blah blah blah. But these issues are human issues. And when I first went, I had to humble myself and check my ego. And I would sit in the car dreading to go down and have my session. But as I put my shit to the side and start doing the work,
Yeah.
I started to enjoy the process because life was changing. I was figuring stuff out. Things were starting to be clear to the point to where I would get to my sessions early. I'm
Yeah.
I'm going to class like a kid who's what you if you've ever gone to class and you've studied so much you want your teacher to give a pop quiz because you know you're gonna make a 100 and the bonus questions. If you sitting in the front of the class like this, give me the goddamn pop quiz. I dare you. I dare you to
Yeah.
give me a pop quiz. I'll embarrass your ass for giving me a pop quiz.
Yeah.
I went from sitting in the back of the class flunking to sitting in the front of the class, and the class was my life. And that's why we think of therapy as something that's like to be afraid of, ashamed of, and understand that it is something that will change your overall existence, because those are real adult tools that you can use to change how we look at the world. Go ahead, Vanessa. You had your hand up?
Oh no, no.
Okay. So I mean, so I'm glad you mentioned that fact about, black women feeling like they got it all together. Well, the world tells you black girl magic, strong, independent, don't need it. I reject the myth of the of the super black woman. No, black women are women just like anybody else, and you deserve to be tender,
Okay.
vulnerable, and broken and flawed, just like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
True.
Kevin's compassionate and straightforward response to the caller's concerns sheds light on the importance of seeking help when needed, especially for the sake of dependent children. His personal experience with therapy shows that seeking help is not a weakness but a step towards growth and self-improvement. This call serves as a reminder that women do not have to be superwomen who always have it together, and that vulnerability and imperfection are a part of the human experience. Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Report for more insightful discussions on building healthy relationships.